What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Blaze, and today we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And today, before we start the video, hopefully you guys are having a very good day today. So today we actually have here some very interesting news. We actually got a surprise announcement from the official Twitter of Dokkan, which is about the Dokkan Now, which is going to reveal itself in about 2 days here. So today I'm just gonna make this video here just to speculate what's gonna happen here. I know there's a big theory, right? There's probably gonna be a Heroes collab with the JP version, which unfortunately I don't believe is the case here. The reason why is because of 2 reasons or 3 reasons, right? All depending. But I feel like it, unfortunately, as much as I want it to happen, it's definitely not going to happen in my opinion. The reason why is because Dokkan as a game has a certain pattern it goes to, right? So if we actually look at the timeline here for both JP and Global, last year was the 9-year anniversary for the Heroes, right? Talking about Heroes, and unfortunately Global did not get anything except for a Global first. So I feel like the reason why this is very important is because if we actually look at the timeline here and we look at JP's here, right? If we don't have this banner here, because this only dropped probably like mid or towards the end of January, Global is going to have kind of a hole here, right? Where what would they put in this period here? I mean, they could put probably the support banner here, which would make probably doable here, but unfortunately it doesn't really make any sense here. Oops, in the timeline here, right? So not having a Heroes collab is definitely not going to make sense in the timeline of Global, because again, we're gonna have a very dry period here. Like right now Global is kind of going through a dry period, but this is like even more of a dry period, right? So not having the Heroes banner here in towards the end of January doesn't make any sense for Global. Now another reason why is because in the Heroes banner that is coming for JP, it is expected that we are going to have a bunch of Super Saiyan 4s, right? So we're going to have Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Gohan, and then Super Saiyan 4 Broly. All the Super Saiyan 4s that you can think of, right? And the reason why that plays a factor here is because on Global, we actually don't have this unit here. We don't have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who is going to be the leader for the Giant Ape power, right? So this has a lot to do, right? So not having this Gogeta definitely kind of confirms to me that we're not going to have a Heroes collab, because I mean, you could run Vegeta, who is part of the final the Pure Saiyans category, right? But I mean, you're not going to really run this Vegeta with the other characters because he is missing some links here compared to Gogeta. I mean, he doesn't have, I think, Saiyan Roar. Where is it? Oh, he actually doesn't have Saiyan Roar. Okay, well, I thought he would have it here, but that's okay. But I mean, you could run him, but I mean, Vegeta is just definitely not going to be the case here, right? So I mean, I feel like for those 2 reasons, because of the timeline and because of we don't have here the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I don't believe we're going to have a Heroes collab on Global, but I can be entirely wrong. I'm definitely up for it. I definitely want Global to have it, but to me it just doesn't make any sense here that in the timeline we're going to have this big hole here on Global, right? And on top of that, we don't have the leader for the Giant Ape power. So again, those 2 reasons I feel like it's not going to happen here. But I definitely believe it's going to be a Global first. So the reason why I believe it's going to be a Global first here is because, again, the history of Dokkan has a pattern here. So if we actually look of last year, right, and actually go back here, last year we actually got this Kaioken Goku, who was a Global first, which did release in December. So again, Dokkan does have kind of a schedule, a pattern they follow here. So do I believe that the Global first is going to be a TUR? I definitely do believe it's going to be a TUR, because again, if we look at 2018, it was actually hit here. So if we actually go to Universal Survival and then we look at hit released probably I think December 9th, I believe. Let's just see here. So hit right here, hit came out, oh, December 24th, sorry. So December 24th is when we got a Global first for hit here. So again, Dokkan, sorry, does have a pattern where they like to follow, right? So if it's an LR, it's only going to be in May. I mean, it could be an LR for the Global first, but I mean, if we look at the history here, so if we actually look at Broly here, right? For example, in 2018, he was a Global first, even with the Go Bros, and they both came out in the month of May, right? And if we actually go back here to Pure Saiyans, and we look at this Goku here, right? The UI Goku, he was actually also released in the month of May. So again, there's always a pattern that they like to follow. So the chances of it being an LR for the Global first is very slim. I definitely believe it's going to be a TUR version. Now, who could this character be? Well, I mean, there's a couple of ideas here, but I'm gonna go keep it very, very simple. Because again, we don't know what's gonna happen, but I definitely believe it's probably going to be Vegeta here. Because Vegeta, I mean, this card is very, very good, but I definitely believe we definitely need a new one here. I don't think he's gonna be an LR with Topo, because I know that was kind of like in the background, but I feel like Topo is just not enough to get people to summon, right? So I definitely believe that we're gonna have probably a transforming Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, part of the Tournament of Power. That's gonna be a global first, but again, we just have to see here. It is gonna be announced in 2 days here, but I definitely don't think it's gonna be a Heroes collab, because it just doesn't make any sense in the timeline, and also we don't have the leader for Super Saiyan 4. So again, it all really depends what happens here, but we will find out in 2 days here. But again, this is all really speculation. That's my 2 cents. Again, very, very excited. I am hoping, I am crossing fingers that we do get a Heroes collab, but unfortunately, it's just not going to happen. I mean, I know there's like, the community is a bit divided on the Global First. And honestly, I feel like Global First is something that they didn't have to do, and actually it's something that's very, very good, because if they really wanted JP and Global to be together, then they can easily do it in like 1 week. Very, very simple. But unfortunately, Akatsuki has their way, so I mean, having Global First is a very good thing for global players. Even though it does kind of screw up with the timeline, it doesn't really change anything, because at the end of the day, we're always going to be behind JP. So that's really my 2 cents on this. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys think it's going to be a Heroes collab on Global, or let me know if you think it's going to be a Global First. And let me know which unit you think is going to be here. I think it's going to be Vegeta. I'm calling Vegeta, because again, the way things are going so far, it's been going towards the Tournament of Power. So that's my 2 cents. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed that very, very small video, make sure you hit the like button, sub for more videos, comment down below, and yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully I see you guys on the next one. Peace.